My mom comes over my house on Christmas morning for like 4 or 5 hours. Then I go
you guys
to
do breakfast.
my mother. Yep. Then I go to my mother-in-law number 1, her house. Well, no, her nursing home. And then I go to my mother-in-law number 2.
Why do you have 2 mother-in-laws?
I'll blink my eyes, I'll open up, and it'll be Thursday morning, and I'll be here just fucking
Like it never happened.
taking care of business. My mother-in-law, my wife was raised by her friend's mother, not her own mother, because her own mother had mental problems.
Okay.
My mom has mental problems. I'm still with her.
So the same thing about my mom.
It's
What?
a generational thing.
Yeah, but like here's the thing about it being generational. Is it a certain age and then you have mental problems, or is it just situational? You know?
like well at hiding them for a while, or you just don't notice them because you're so young.
No, like well at hiding them, and then all of a sudden they just pop out like, wow, you're a fucking mental patient.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what happened with mine.
Yeah.
Mine had heart surgery, and ever since heart surgery, it was like
Okay, so there's kind of like a reason. I'm saying I think like
Is that a reason?
our like generational issues with like
Plastics.
parents' age
Oh.
is that they don't have a lot of self-awareness.
Well, what do you mean by that? Self-awareness, like what they say?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's the time that they grew up in.
And then it is the time. And then like if you try to explain, my mom has gotten better. She does listen now. So I try to like talk things out with
That's
like,
nice.
hey, the way you're saying that like doesn't vibe with me well.
Are you an only child?
With my mom, yeah, but I have a sister,
Okay.
half sister.
Got it.
What's the fucking records here?
Oh, I've been on fire. Could you add 6 and 2 to my last record?
I don't know.
That I was already over 500?
I messed all these numbers up.
You were 19 and 18.
Yeah, you were.
All right, so
I'm
add
a-
6 to 9. So
my brain.
24 and
25 and 20.
25 and 20.
Nice.
Sounds good. I wish it was 25 and 19.
32 and 16.
Yeah, right. In
I
your
have no
fucking
idea what-
dreamland.
17 and 26, I guess. Maybe. I have no idea.
I'm 10 and 13.
Okay.
I thought you said 10 and 14.
No,
All right. So this could be it.
I
This
was
could
10
be,
and 14.
you
10
get
and
back
14.
to 500.
10 and 14.
Also, who cares what that other fucking guy is? Doesn't
He
matter.
had a rough week, I think.
Did he?
I think so.
I would agree
he
with
had
you.
the Pittsburgh
Probably on
under.
multiple levels also.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. He had Pitt.
My FanDuel account went to 0 this week.
Same.
Mine is
First time all
well, I don't
season.
use FanDuel.
First time all season. I did a new prop
Let
this
me
week.
look.
All right. So you're in first.
Oh, yeah, I'm the winner.
Let's close this
Just
out.
call me the winner.
So you're the winner. Sean is somewhere up there. You're a loser, and I'm a loser.
Yep.
All right.
I'm a loser above you, technically.
She's been on the show a lot, so does she have to dress as a wrestling character too? Because I could do Macho
Oh my
and Miss
God.
Elizabeth
Yeah.
for an episode. Yeah. That might be good. That might
Elizabeth?
be good. Who's Elizabeth? We'll have some videotape for you to see.
Oh, Lord. I want to know his record, though, this week.
You're
How
not
many
gonna
picks?
remember what he picked. 4. He had 4 picks. I know he lost 2 of them.
All right. New rule for tonight, just because I have a lot of anxiety happening right now and
Mm-hmm.
stress. We're not making more than 3 picks.
Good. I
All
only
right.
have 3.
Okay, good.
We got a little out of control. It was fun.
She didn't have any picks, so there's no way she's got more than 3.
I was actually just thinking about, oh my God, what is going to be my 4th pick if Kirk goes crazy?
Don't worry about
Could you tell me? Yeah, I'm calm today. Can I tell you about my bet real
it.
quick?
Yes.
My new bet?
Yep.
Anytime,
Parlay.
Yeah, parlay. Anytime scorer out of 2 players. So
Yeah.
it was like, I never even seen it before. So it was like Gibbs or, Montgomery, even though Montgomery didn't play. And it would be like, minus 120, or plus 240 was like the highest one. 7 out of 8.
You
Ugh.
got 7 out of 8?
7 out of 8.
7 out of 8's a norm.
FanDuel account, 0.
Have you seen like the Spotify Wrapped thing, right?
Yes.
Have you seen the meme where it's like, forget Spotify Wrapped, I want to see my FanDuel
FanDuel.
account.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
how
yeah.
many 7 out of 8's I got?
How do you do that, though? Wait, I'm sorry. Run that back for me.
How do you do what?
If you want to do a parlay, it's only 2 players? Anytime
well,
scorer?
that was just the choice. So instead of an anytime touchdown for one guy, and you go through each team, the choice was they have odds for anytime touchdown, A-Chain or Tyreek Hill, and they have odds on that. So I picked, one thing I did was I picked
between
one
them.
from each team, and I lost on Hawk and Sock and fucking Walker the third.
Gotcha.
Bitches. Fucking bitches. A-Chain scored last minute.
I don't like the matchups, the pairing sometimes on those.
Well, you try and find the one that's like 240 plus
Yeah.
240. That's what I was trying to go with.
I was asking because it's a little hard. There was a boost on DraftKings, and it was anytime TD scorer from the same game, and you needed 4 legs. So you had to pick, what if they don't score 4 times?
That's ridiculous.
Like, that's hard.
Yeah, that's super hard. And everybody should have got their money back, whoever had Jalen Hurts in their parlay. Fucker.
They don't give?
Was he wearing 2 different sneakers? Was that him
I don't know
too?
what he was doing. He didn't even do anything, and he went down so fast. He really didn't want to play.
He got a concussion. What do you mean?
Oh, stop it.
Did you hear about like the all new time low of the Jets?
I can't wait.
The Jets on Sunday did not punt one time, scored 9 points, and still lost.
How is that possible?
Did not punt once.
They went for all 4th downs.
Did
That's
not
what I
punt once
assumed.
in the game.
Holy shit.
I didn't watch.
First team in 25 years, which I don't think is that long ago. So, like, it's a bad stat, but 25 years is not that long ago. That's insane.
I can't believe they only scored 9.
9 points.
That is insane. That's like handing the ball to the other team, I guess. You take it.
Did they go on every 4th down?
I know they went
Like,
on a lot. I
how
saw at
does
least
that-
5.
Why?
Because they don't
Why
have a
not?
real head coach.
Why not? Just go for it.
I like our head coach. He's a very handsome older man.
Okay, but that doesn't get wins.
You're right. Can we talk Aaron Rodgers for a second? There's a lot of talk about him and if he's coming back and blah, 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 and whatever. And now he's like, oh, if they bring me back, I'll mentor a QB for you guys. And then he joked today on the Pat McAfee show about how he might get fired by a teenager, Woody Johnson's son.
Right.
Blah, blah, whatever. Possibly unpopular opinion, I don't want his crazy ass cute like mentoring any quarterback of mine. Like, what are you going to talk about? You're going to be on drugs in like the desert in the dark with this person? I need someone normal. I need like a sweet Kirk Cousins.
A sweet Kirk Cousins. The guy just lost his job to a
It doesn't
left-handed
matter. He's normal.
quarterback.
He's normal. He had a decent sort of career. Like, I can't. Aaron Rodgers is off the deep end.
Did you watch Enigma?
No.
First
Started.
episode was pretty good.
Started watching it.
What'd you think of it?
I think it's good.
I thought the
I'm
first
very
episode,
interested.
there was a lot of stuff going
Yeah.
on in the first episode.
I also love that it's only 3 episodes. I'm stoked.
Oh, thank God.
It's
Yeah.
great.
But
And
I thought I never really knew where he came from. And I thought that was pretty cool. He was always kind of the same guy.
Yeah.
He wanted one thing. And then as soon as he won that Super Bowl, he was like, was this the one thing that I
Yeah,
wanted?
right. I feel like that's just a microcosm of life.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
To your
But
point,
he's a
though, I'm going
little
to say
bit crazy.
definitely unpopular opinion, but I understand why it's your opinion.
Sure.
He's one of the top 5 quarterbacks of all time, I think.
yes,
I
and
wonder if it's
and
top
I know
5.
that I did hear
Top 10.
bits of this Enigma show and how like I watched it. I was alive for it. I was a football fan during it. I know how good he was in Green Bay between 2010, 2015, those 5 years. I get it. But I need, like, he's almost, the way he is on the Pat McAfee show, the way he talks is like,
He's on like,
it's a joke.
Yeah.
Like he's on, you're a professional football player.
but he's always been like that to me. Like he's always been. I only like him because he's on the Jets. If he was on any other team, I fucking couldn't stand him.
Right.
He's one of the most unlikable people that there is. That's actually why Sean likes him because he likes unlikable people. You know.
I liked him because he was good. He used to be able to read a defense and
Yeah.
like just make them look silly.
Yeah. He's a great player, but he's a shit human being. You
Yeah.
know?
I saw a little bit more heart in the
Yes,
show.
I'll agree with that.
But that was probably also dramatized.
Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, Sam Darnold is another one I've been thinking a lot about. He had 13 wins in his entire time as the Jets. He now has 13 wins since September with the Vikings.
See what a good team does?
No, that's maturity, I think.
It's maturity, but it's also having a better team.
I think it's maturity.
How could you not give any
And
credit
maybe
to the
like I
team?
hate to say this, but there's drama in the Jets locker room.
Of course
without
there
a
is.
doubt,
It's
a
not
fucking
healthy.
Circus. It's a circus.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's still throwing interceptions, Darnold, but they're winning games. They're,
I have
they're
to
He's one of
trusting
the
him.
best receivers on his team as well.
Definitely that.
Sure.
And another great wide receiver and great running back and a great offensive line and a great coach. Yeah, it's all that. You're right. But I don't remember who he was fucking throwing to when he was at the Jets. It's not like he had a great team there. He was just young and immature.
Yes.
The interesting thing is, I'm looking at the quarterbacks this year, and I watched Michael Penix the other night. Oh, what was that?
Yes,
Sunday?
sir.
Yeah. He looked fucking good.
I didn't honestly get a chance to see him. I know the interception wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault. He looked really good. But Caleb Williams,
Okay.
he's about to break a record.
Really?
Oh, no.
Yeah. A fucking
A bad
huge
one?
record.
Hold on.
A bad record?
A
No,
record?
an all-time NFL record.
It's not rushing. He's not rushing enough.
Nope.
Yards.
1 and 2. Aaron Rodgers did it 402 times, and Tom Brady did it 399 times.
I have no idea.
He's thrown 326 passes without an interception.
Oh, yeah?
As a rookie,
I know he's only got like 5 or 6.
Wow.
that's a good sign.
Well-
People shitting on him, but that's a great sign.
What was CJ Stroud's
Yeah.
thing last year, though? Didn't he go a really long time?
No, I don't know.
That's really good, though.
Yeah.
That's
360 something passes,
326.
326. That's
What
you
does that
need.
equal out to in game wise?
Well, but you figure 30 a game.
Yeah.
You want to
At
say 30 a game.
11
10
games.
So that's 10,
Yeah.
11 games. Yeah, that's really good. That's really, really good.
Because I've been thinking a lot about the whole quarterback thing. Obviously, as a Jet fan, we never give anybody any amount of time. See all around the league.
Or coaches. You don't give coaches enough time either.
All that shit. And like I was trying to think about like this year, and there's a lot of those quarterbacks, and like Caleb Williams is getting shit on because the Bears aren't good. They're losing fucking games left and right. But I think he's been playing pretty well.
I think he's been playing very well. I think he's going to be good, but again, it's going to take 3 years.
Yeah. That hadn't started yet.
No, that's why I'm
out
doing
of,
it.
I'm out of things to
I
say.
never know when to start it.
Oh.
How come it doesn't work when I press the wrong
Wait,
button
before
all
it
the
picks,
time?
First down, Dogs.
Can I say my little fun fact for tonight's game, even though it's
Yeah,
not part
don't-
of our week?
Stop asking that. Just
Why does
say
she always
whatever you
ask?
want. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
Do
Yeah.
something wild.
Yeah. Crazy.
For once.
Like what?
Shock the fucking world. You want to be in a clip? Do something.
Fuck you. My Chiefs clip shit was good last week.
What's your fun fact?
You got a good Aaron Rodgers clip already. They're all in my head as we're doing them. If you want me to tell you afterwards which ones are going to be clips, I'll do it.
No.
And then I'm testing
the
Kurt to see if
Saints-
he does it or not.
The Saints quarterback, that fun fact, how their quarterback coach brought them into have you ever worked in a restaurant?
No.
Okay, so walk-in freezers are freezing. Like
Okay.
if you get locked in there, you're
you
dead.
die. Yes.
You're dead. So they ran through their whole game plan in the freezer.
I don't know how much I believe that. Did they just talk about it in their freezer? Like,
I don't know, but 10 degrees is cold, and it's only going to be 28. It's going to be 28 degrees tonight in Green Bay.
I saw a lot of guys this weekend warming up with their shirts off. Didn't like it.
like players?
Yeah.
I
You
saw-
didn't
that's
enjoy
crazy.
seeing them with their shirts off?
Yeah, it's just like that's a gimmick to me.
I think
you
that's
know, like
silly.
it's not fucking cool. There was a whole clip. I saw a whole reel on Instagram or something. One of them was the Browns. They were out there with no shirts and then they lose by like 40 fucking points. How'd that work out? Maybe you should have stayed in the locker
And
room.
what are they doing with their shirts on? They live in Cleveland. They know what cold is.
Kept
they don't
warm.
have to test the cold.
Did you see Myles Garrett's quote?
No.
He just said flat out, he's like, I can't be here for you guys to rebuild again. Said it in his post intergame like locker intergame.
Interview. They did it right in the game.
Said I'm not here. He's like, I'm not here to rebuild
So
again.
where's he gonna go?
I don't know.
Where's he gonna go? Pittsburgh?
Probably.
Oh, or Baltimore.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll go out west.
No, somewhere in the division.
Think so?
They won't let those guys don't let guys leave like that.
That guy's
Take all the
awesome.
secrets.
That guy's awesome.
Did you see the Lions play? That offensive coordinator Ben Johnson, what he did?
The fake fall?
Yeah.
Was it fake?
It was fake.
Wasn't sure.
It was fake. I saw side by side today. So it was Goff and Gibbs.
Yep.
So Goff trips. He takes the snap. He trips. He goes to hand it to Gibbs.
Gibbs trips.
Trips and falls down. The freaking, who were they playing? Oh, the Bears. The Bears' entire defense is so undisciplined. They bite on it. Everybody comes
so
up
bad. Yeah.
and he just throws it over the top. They show the clip of them playing the Packers
And doing the same thing?
Jordan Love fell down. It really fell down.
Okay.
Got back up, and you see all the Bears bite on his fall down. The Lions offensive coordinator made up a play based
Because
off of
that.
a real thing he saw in another piece of tape. That's
no,
amazing.
that's amazing.
That is awesome.
That is good. Like, you watch tape for real.
Yeah, that's great.
That is great.
Why are the safeties all biting on the quarterback falling down?
Crazy. Laporta was wide open.
Yes. Yo,
That's fantastic.
Detroit had another great game. Another great game of offense.
told you.
I mean, giving Goff credit.
You
is
questioned my pick
I
on
know.
that.
I know.
I told you.
You did.
I can't even believe you were throwing those names at me. And then he's like, oh, yeah, also Jared Goff. I'm like, why wouldn't you fucking lead with that?
I don't know. He's just that guy who you never have like 100% behind him, but you should because he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
Since he threw those 5 interceptions, I think he's like 12-1.
Oh, he's
12
crushing it.
TDs for 1.
And he
big-
still won that game.
And it's bigger than him in this game, too, because, like, they're decimated. And, like, I just
yeah.
knew that there's no way Dan Campbell's going to let them, like, roll over.
No, they will not lose 2 in a row.
No.
Problem is you can only lose 1 in the playoffs and you're out. That's the bad news. How bad is Hurts' concussion? Like, definitely out next week, right?
I'm assuming, I'm banking on him being
'Cause
out. But
it-
their backup quarterback got hurt too.
Oh, we know who it is. It's Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great to see him come in and lose the game for them.
Yeah.
As soon as he went out, I'm like, the Commanders are going to come back. The
Yeah.
Commanders are too good to not come
Yep.
back.
You're going to learn a lot about the Eagles this weekend,
Oh, yeah.
though, because there's a lot of things happening with that team and the Cowboys that they're playing.
If Sirianni was your coach and he was 12-2, 13-3, blah, 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 you talking about firing that guy? Honestly,
No.
no.
Never.
I don't like him at all, but the talk of like fans being angry at him, they've been one of the most dominant teams in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their expectations are a little bit high.
I mean, come on.
Is anyone picking that game?
Yes.
No,
We'll save it for that.
I ain't touching it.
There's a lot going on in that game.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
A lot.
I can't wait to hear it. I do want to say, I know it's not a fantasy show, but
Fantasy show?
Fantasy show.
It's a fashion show.
I am in both of my finals.
Nice.
Yay! Wait, was last week when you had to play Josh
in
Allen?
both leagues, pedestrian game, and I won on the Patriots.
Good
That was
for
all
you.
nice. So my
That was a good
fantasy
pick. I
life
like that
is
pick.
fantastic. My real FanDuel life and money is 0.
What about your real life?
Like in general?
Yeah.
Let's not talk about the football show.
Probably aligns
We talked about
with
that on the last
FanDuel.
one.
So what I'm going to do is I am not putting money into FanDuel for 2 weeks during these last 2 weeks because I think they're going to be garbage. I don't think a lot of games mean a lot. So I am waiting for the first round of the playoffs.
No one's in the top spot.
I get all that, but this is the first time in a while most of the playoff teams are picked.
Our set.
I got one. I'm in one fantasy final. I lost the fucking first week because of what happened with the Rams.
What happened with
Cup.
the Rams?
And
Oh, when
not
they all
doing
got
They
hurt.
anything?
didn't do anything, and Williams didn't do anything. I had both of them.
Yep.
So I'm in one with my family, one of my family ones, and my uncle who's in it, who's older. He's like 80. So I was like, he's not 80. Fuck. Cut that out.
He's actually 52.
I think he's in his 70s. Maybe 60s. I'm not sure. He's older.
He looks real
okay?
good though for his
Yeah,
age.
he's great. He's an amazing guy. One of my favorite people of all time. But I was fucking with him this morning, and I was like, "Oh, you think he's gonna try to pick up Jim Thorpe today?"
Thorpe. I'm like trying to get
I'm
him.
like, "Yo, Otto Graham's on the waiver wire. See, you get him."
And he beat you?
No, I'm playing him this
okay.
weekend in the
Oh,
finals.
okay.
I'm just shit talking for now.
Nice.
You know,
It's tough for me to shit talk. I don't want to jinx myself. It's probably because I need the money.
probably because you fucking this one rubs off on everybody with the fucking jinxing thing. Sometimes I find myself saying that, and I'm like, I'm not that person. Where did I learn this?
Nobody announces after going 3-0. Don't anybody say anything.
Because I felt it coming. And I didn't have Tampa Bay.
You're also just asking, like,
You're 100% asking for it.
nobody remembers. I remembered that one time, but like these guys, and I wasn't even on the show, nor did I listen to or watch anything
Right.
that I clipped up. I made a robot do the whole thing.
Perfect.
But yeah, I would not bring that up. The most people aren't going to remember that,
No.
especially those two, or going to answer. Sean's not going to answer.
No, I was driving my car on errands just teasing you for no reason. I was like, who you got, Tampa Bay?
You didn't even remember my last pick.
Oh, man. I know I don't go first. I haven't went first in a while.
I go first.
Oh, geez, you sound like him.
I'm a champion this year.
I go first. I'm going to, I talked about him before, Caleb Williams. He's got to get a win. I'm taking the Bears money line plus 158.
Love
At home against the Seahawks. Give me the Bears plus 158.
Do you have another scheme going?
No, nothing. I don't have any picks.
He loves money line. I wonder what your money line record is. I don't think it's that good.
I did just see my.
Well, it's like his record right now, so probably not that.
Well, all right. Well, let's. I'm at 4-0. You know, like who's got $1.5 million clip going right now? You're complaining that you don't get enough clips.
That was not it. There was also someone else on the show. That's it. Yesterday.
What the fuck? Now I lost what I was gonna say.
Did she block your train of thought?
Yeah, nice move. Typical woman.
Seriously. Just do some wild. Stay on the couch like Tom Cruise or something.
Back to what it is. When I logged into my FanDuel account, I don't know why the account thing came up. I haven't looked at that in a long time.
Right.
Plus 870 all time.
870?
Yeah.
Good shit.
Took it out. I've been taking money out, but
That's
I'm back
good.
to zero. So I'm going to put 500 in this week. We'll see what happens.
500?
No.
Right after
'Cause you
Christmas.
know you gotta
That's
get it
why
to
he hasn't
zero.
bought Christmas presents yet.
Yeah, that's it.
Because
Plus
it's going in a
870 is
FanDuel.
fantastic. Don't you just feel like you're so close to that fucking nut, that
Yeah.
big fucking hit?
Yep.
God.
Wait.
I'm sorry. I put in a stupid bet. I don't know what it was, but it was absolutely outrageous. It would have paid $88,000.
Yeah, but whatever. Fun.
You got to do those.
Why not?
You got to do those, though. I've seen in person people hit bets like that.
Really?
Not that much, but thousands,
Right.
Off of a $10 bet.
Have you put in such an outrageous bet? Because you know the million is the stop mark where it doesn't give you the odds because it's too high.
Yeah.
That's
I
actually
had to
fun.
take a pick out at one point. I was like, they can't even pay me on this.
Forget it. Don't even want it. I don't do that a lot.
I don't do it a lot either.
I don't do that a lot.
But when I'm around the $37 range in my account, I usually want to do like a weird like $5 bet.
That I do, but not $5. Like I get so frustrated after I lose for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Like I'll have not a lot of money, but like enough where you could do a couple of bets, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just putting it all on one bet. I'm gonna get back up to 500. Never works.
Never works.
That's not the proper way to
I'm like, I got
do it.
$37 left. Let me pick five player teaser.
Something outrageous.
Yeah.
Go, Katie.
I go?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going with the first quarterback in NFL history to throw at least 250 yards and 3 touchdowns in 7 straight games.
Whoa.
Oh. Who's that?
Joe
Baker Mayfield?
Burrow.
Oh, Joe Burrow.
Forgot about that.
Welcomes the Denver Broncos to Cincinnati. I'm taking Cincy -3. I really wish it was -2.5, but -3. They still got something to fight for. There's still a chance at the playoffs.
Long shot.
I'm
On the
not.
Burrow
I'm
chain.
not.
Yeah, long shot. But
They
gotta
have to
win
like win all their stuff, but Pitt had to lose and Pitt lost.
out. All right.
And Philly, so they do have. They
No,
have
they
some
definitely
chance.
have a good chance.
And I'm not sold on the Broncos. I haven't been. So
They looked on fire in the first half of their last game and then went to shit.
Yeah.
I'm going the under in that game. Under 50.
that's
It's a
all right,
lot.
yeah.
It's a lot
That's
of
all I
points. I know Burrow could score. I know Bo Nix can score. I just feel like there's fumbles going on in that game and leaving a lot of field.
Might snow.
Yes, I'm banking on the weather a little bit.
Broncos defense is decent too.
They were a lot better.
Yeah, they got.
Then they fell a little
last
bit
week was
apart.
rough.
Cincinnati looked good against Cleveland. Their defense looked good for the first time against Cleveland.
That happens when you play Cleveland.
Yeah, I think 50 is a lot. I'm going under 50.
These are 2 messy teams. The Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants.
Boy, they are.
I'm just going to bet against the Giants for the last end of the season.
Okay.
Taking the Colts -7.5. What's his face? Jonathan Taylor
Fucking beast.
came to life for the fantasy teams that needed him. The Giants are so fucking bad. It's insane. It's atrocious. Colts -7.5.
Do you think a lot of that 200-yard 3-touchdown game has to do with him fucking up last game?
Definitely.
100%, right?
Definitely.
I fully believe in that.
Probably just beat himself to death all week.
Yes. Because that was a loss
Yep.
pretty much because of that.
Yep.
I like that he ran into the tunnel.
Who's playing for the Giants right now?
Nobody.
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock is
Oh,
horrible.
it's still him.
I mean, the thing there is like, they got some talent
They have
out
talent.
of this draft.
Yes.
That guy, Tracy Taylor, is that his name, Junior? The
Tracy
running back?
Taylor Jr. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Neighbors, like,
Yep.
it's a tough spot.
They definitely have some players. I do think for some reason, give them another chance with their own quarterback. You got to stop changing coaches.
Remember when Giants fans said they wouldn't trade for Josh Allen?
No.
You don't remember
That's
that?
horrible.
That
That's
was a thing.
delusional.
That was a real thing.
That was an off-season thing, maybe last summer, 2 summers ago.
Who? Because
They're like, nah, we're good. We're good with Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones is going to the playoffs. Just like we said.
Yeah.
Just like we said.
He might get in there too.
Who knows?
Yep.
Sam Darnold could definitely go down.
All
you
right.
never know. Don't wish that on you.
You're up.
Quick question, real quick. What happens with Sam Darnold? Didn't they pick the quarterback from Michigan? So now what happens to that next year?
The guy's in the best spot ever.
Yeah.
He's in the best spot.
McCarthy,
Yeah.
The
right?
Vikings aren't.
No, they're not. Yes, they are.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think they're going to pay him
It's like-
again?
yeah, it's just like the Jordan Love. No, it's only second year. He's got another year.
Oh, he
after
does
that.
have another. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure he had another year. Okay.
It's like the Jordan Love situation.
Yeah. If
You
he has
know?
another year, that's great.
Yeah, this would have been his first year.
First year.
And they're 3-year
Okay.
contracts.
Cool.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Okay. Cowboys at Philly. I know you said you had something for this. I'm going to take Cowboys plus 9.5. Major question mark for Philly at quarterback right now. We're not sure who is playing. Rush is playing okay for Dallas.
It's playing good.
He hasn't had an interception since the Cincy game, which was 3 weeks ago. Multiple touchdowns each game. I don't hate it.
Yeah, he's been playing for a while.
The Saquon Barkley's about to break a record, and they're going to have to make the decision to start. They have nothing, right? Like the Cowboys have not. They're out.
No, and they played very hard last night, which I was surprised.
They're out. They won a game to make their their draft pick even worse.
Right.
So like the Cowboys have nothing to play for whatsoever.
I was
It's
watching.
a divisional game,
the
though.
Tampa
It's a
Dallas game.
respect.
I was watching the Tampa Dallas game, and I was very surprised at how hard CeeDee Lamb played
Yeah,
with that shoulder.
they're hurting themselves now
Yes.
at this point.
Yeah, I get it.
It's going to be interesting because like the question at quarterback, then do you put Saquon Barkley at risk?
It's not. You're saying question a quarterback
For
for the
Philly.
Eagles?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like Dallas in the long run.
Yeah. The Eagles have
Yeah.
especially for a guy who's constantly on the hot seat. He's got some tough decisions.
It's about time. Make
You
him
know?
make some decisions.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett's chance, baby.
All right. You're up.
I'm up. I am going with Chargers at New England under 43.5. You can tell I don't like any of these games because I'm going with unders and overs. But under 43.5, 42 has always been my number. Chargers still can't roll with that offense. Their defense hasn't been great. Again, another game where I just think problems are going to happen. Both teams like to keep it on the ground. I think they're going to run time off the clock. 43.5 under. And there was a ton of scoring this week.
What
so
time
I feel
do
like
they
it's got to
play?
switch. What?
What
I
time?
think they play at 1.
Oh, okay.
I think they're at 1.
Not prime time game.
No, I have a pick for that one, though. But yeah, I got 2 unders so far. I think New England played, besides their mistakes, they could have beat the Bills.
Drake May's going to be a good
Crazy.
quarterback.
I think he's going to be a good quarterback.
They got something there.
I agree. He's going to find a coach.
No, he's done. He's
You
getting-
think
I hope
he's
so.
done
I think so. Yeah.
after 1 year?
His
Yeah.
facial expressions on the sideline are lame as shit. Like
I
he's, ugh.
Yeah, I think he's getting fucking shit
He
canned.
doesn't know what he's doing. He's not a
Who are they
coach.
gonna hire?
Steven Belichick. He just got hired today. as
Like
the
this guy?
He just got hired today as the defensive coordinator for his dad's team, for his daddy's team.
Did he really?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Did
Not
he?
Steven quarterback. the son.
Defensive
The other one.
D-Cord? Like the whole boss of the defense?
Not the crazy one?
No, the other one.
Oh, where's
Younger
the crazy one? Is the crazy one in
I don't know.
jail?
Yeah, I
Nobody
think-
knows where he is.
I don't think so.
I didn't even know his son's
He wa-
coached.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was on the sideline like a couple of years ago.
Ew.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
gotta find clips.
Put it in.
Do it once, you'll get a clip. Do it with your tongue. Do it.
No.
Yeah.
Freaky.
He's doing it. Do it. Come on,
like a
you'll be in the
lizard.
clip.
Weird.
See?
All right. This is the fucking grossest pick I've ever made.
Oh, really? You've made some bad ones this
Yeah.
year.
I'm taking the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, my
Plus
gosh.
6.5.
Who's the quarterback?
It doesn't matter. The Dolphins can't win in cold weather.
I saw that. I did think that.
Oh,
Oh, the Dolphins got to play in cold weather
I
again.
don't like that.
6.5. 6.5.
It's not that much.
I can't even name. I just said before, Myles Garrett asked to go off the team. I don't even know who's on the team
They
anymore.
might not show up.
And Njoku had no shirt on. That didn't work for him either. I'm taking the Browns plus 6.5. The Dolphins are also not good and can't play in cold weather.
Do they have a chance?
If they fucking go through their whole playbook in a walk-in freezer, doesn't matter. They suck. So do the Browns. Give me the Browns.
They're still not eliminated yet, which I can't believe.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, I go?
I love it. Every single pick. Do I go?
Join us.
Do I?
We're having a show here.
Join us for the show.
I was thinking about the Dolphins in the cold. All right.
Maybe next year they'll win.
Oh, sorry. Chiefs at Steelers.
No.
Yeah.
You're not allowed this game because it's on Christmas.
Yeah,
You can't do
it's
this
too
game.
soon.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Yeah,
you
we
can do
won't
the
even be
Thursday
close to
game. You
having
can't
it
do the
out.
Wednesday game.
So let me just do it.
Nope. Don't even bring up the Steelers. You guys have cursed everybody.
I
It was a
wasn't going to
huge
pick the
failure last
Steelers.
week. I don't want anything. It's a Wednesday
Fuck.
game. Picking. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. A random one.
Wow, today is only Monday. All right, you go first.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
All right. I am going with the Monday night game. San Francisco will not give up, even though one of their players have. San Francisco plus 3.5 against Detroit in San Francisco.
I don't like that.
I don't like
that
it either.
game.
I'm
I don't
just
like
go-
that game.
That was a big thing this weekend. The Cowboys and the Niners, everyone's like, kind of most hated teams, both eliminated from the playoffs.
Is it?
Same
I
day.
wonder if that's the first time in a really long time that both of them are out.
The Niners not being in the playoffs.
It's crazy.
It's
That's
crazy. After going to the Super
Yep.
Bowl.
And I'm really rooting for Brock Purdy because already there's stuff out there being like, San Francisco just saved fucking $20 million on not,
Yeah.
on him having a bad performance.
He's going to get paid.
I hope San Francisco takes charge of this game and only loses by 3.
Yo, the Niners want to let go of Brock Purdy. I'll fucking take him right now.
Definitely.
Give him whatever.
Oh, same.
Jets
I
will
love
ruin him in a
him.
heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks very ruinable.
He's not tough enough for New York.
He is so ruinable. That is really true. Can't believe you were going to go with the Chiefs again. That's terrible. So illegal. What do you got? First game you're looking at right now. Katie Cash
You
on
got
the
to hurry
clock.
up because I'm going to piss my pants.
He's going to piss his pants live. That's how you get a clip.
I'll help you out. You make the pick. I'll give you some stats about them.
Oh, nice. I like this. What team are you thinking of? Can't believe you were going with a Wednesday game. You know this show doesn't come out until
Bucks
Friday.
minus 7.5.
Who?
Oh, I hate that.
Still got it in.
First down, Dogs.
That was the best ending ever. I was bringing up the Buck stats, but
7.5 she went with.
Ugh.
That's great.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what... This will be the week she goes
what
3-0.
time is that game on? Is it
Yeah,
on?
what did it matter what time the New England game was on?
I was asking because of your under-over things on primetime.
Oh.
It's going to be fun when she's like 2-0, and I'll be like, oh, 2-0, nice week. Who goes up next? Bucks minus 7. Whip.
Sunday.
asshole. You made me pick that pick. I could have picked the Kansas City Chiefs.
That was an interesting.
Sunday at 1 o'clock.
That was an interesting impression. That was a good one.
All right. First down, Dogs.
Burr!